The weather is really sunny today. I got a lot of orders from last week that I need to finish this week. This is probably the most orders I've gotten at once. To be honest, it's going a lot better than I thought it would go, starting my own business. At the beginning, I thought that maybe I won't ever get a sale, but the fact that there are actually people who want to buy the things I make makes me really grateful. People normally order at once, like I'll get 2 or 3 sales in that one day or two, and then it will go quiet for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I get sales again. I noticed that I get a lot of sales at the beginning and at the end of each month. Maybe it's because people get their paycheck at that time. During that time where it's quiet, I always question myself whether or not I'm good enough or if I even make anything that's worth buying. But I try to just keep going and not think too much. Sometimes I feel really behind in life. Other people my age are getting married and having kids, while I'm still living with my parents working a minimal wage job. I feel really stressed when I think about the future. I have no idea what I want or where I will end up. Other people seem to know where they're going and what they want in life, while I'm still stuck at the same place. Even though I know no one really has it all figured out, I still can't help but feel anxious comparing myself to others. I have no idea if this business will work out or not, but I want to try to do my best. Maybe then I'll feel like I'm actually going somewhere in life. I try to not be so negative. There are a lot of things in my life that I'm very grateful for having, like a healthy body, a safe place to live, and not worrying about starving to death. Those are all things that I shouldn't take for granted. I know that even if I got everything I wanted, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be happy. There are a lot of people in the world that has a lot of things, money, fame, success, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy. I know that being happy is more about a mindset than the things that you achieve and have in life. It comes more naturally to think about the things that you don't have rather than being grateful for the things that you do have. Sometimes when you end up achieving the things that you want, you end up just wanting more and more, and it becomes this never-ending cycle of never having enough. Like, I once really wanted to reach 50 favorites on my Etsy shop, and I thought how great that would feel to get it. But when I actually got it, I didn't really feel that much, and I just wanted more and more. And that's when I realized that I needed to stop myself and rethink and be more grateful for the things that I have. Because if I just continue being that greedy, I will never feel like enough and I'll just end up miserable. Finally done with making all the orders. Right now I'm just making the keychains. Here's the finished keychains. I also have these metal keychains. Here's all the finished orders. One of the customers asked me to not add the pin backing to the clay pins because she wanted to make them into needle minders. Unfortunately, I didn't have the magnets that could make them into needle minders, so we just decided to leave the backing blank. She was so sweet, and I'm so happy that she asked me to make it even though I didn't have the option to make them into needle minders. She was also the first order that I got from my Shopify shop. When I got her email asking me about needle minder, I was really happy and really thankful. I never thought that I will get a message from my Shopify shop, and it just made me really happy. I do prefer that people buy from Shopify instead of Etsy because then people don't have to pay the sales tax. I always feel really bad when I see how much the customer has to pay for buying the things that I make because the shipping cost is so much and then they have to pay the sales tax too. Before I got her orders, I was again feeling really down because I didn't get any orders for a long time, and her orders really cheered me up. Her order really surprised me because I didn't think I would get an order from my Shopify shop, at least for a long time. I also thought about maybe I should just give up and quit, but her order really made me feel like perhaps what I make is actually something that people might like and that I should keep going. Packaging the orders is definitely the most fun part. This blue tiger is probably the most popular item in my shop, which I was really surprised by. This little duck is my favorite item of my shop, but it's not really that popular, probably because it's a bit expensive, since it takes a bit longer to make because it's very detailed. This strawberry cat head is also one of the more popular ones from my shop. This one is a custom order. It also has a glow-in-the-dark effect. This one is also glow-in-the-dark. Here's how they look. These two are custom orders. The white glow-in-the-dark effect is really popular. I mean, I get why they're popular. There's a reason why I ordered the white glow-in-the-dark. I also think that it's really pretty, but it's not as bright as the green or blue glow-in-the-dark clay that I have, but it's still very pretty. The green and blue glow-in-the-dark clay is so bright. You can literally just hold it in daylight. It doesn't even have to be sunny, just even in cloudy and rainy daylight, they will still glow. While the white one, it kind of takes a lot of sunlight to make it glow. But my glow-in-the-dark orders always come with a small UV keychain so that people can make it glow even if it's not that sunny. I don't really like doing custom orders, not because of the customers. All the customers that I've done custom orders for has been really, really nice. And this one in particular has been probably my favorite one because she was so sweet. But I just get really anxious when I text people, and it's more of my problem than theirs. So I'm still very thankful for all the orders I get and getting to work with them to make an order. It's just that texting back and forth makes me really anxious and stresses me out a lot. Another thing is that I feel really insecure about the things that I make. I always worry if people will be disappointed when they get their packages, because everything I make is handmade. They will never turn out the same as the picture, and I just worry about if they don't look as cute as the picture. And what if when they get the item, they look at it and feel like it's not cute enough and get disappointed and maybe want a refund or leave a bad review. But until now, none of that has happened, so maybe I'm just thinking too much. One thing that does bother me a little bit is the fact that I don't really get a lot of reviews on my shop, which it doesn't really affect the sales, I think, but it's just that when I look at other shops that has less sales than me, they get more reviews or the same amount of reviews, and I just wonder if maybe they didn't really like what I made. Starting a small business has definitely taught me a lot. Like, I didn't really know how to ship packages in the past, but now I'm slowly getting used to it. I used to get so stressed when I shipped the packages because I was worried if whether or not they would arrive safely, but it has gone pretty well until now. This order I am packing right now ordered a lot of Shiba Inus. She must really like them, I guess. Or maybe she has one of them. But I'm very happy to be able to make it for her, and she was honestly just the sweetest person. Here's a few extra stickers. Here's the keychains I made. I added one extra black one so that she can choose which one she wants. I also added an extra metal one. I usually add this for people who orders more than 3 items. And the extra one that I bought in case she wants something that's shorter. Here's the UV lights. Adding the packaging and the free sticker. Packing it all up. This order that I'm packing right now is the second order I've gotten from my Shopify shop. I cried a little when I got this order because I didn't think that I would get 2 orders from my Shopify in the same week, and it just really surprised me. This is the first order that I got from another Scandinavian country. This is the biggest order that I've gotten, and I'm really thankful for this. She also follows me on Instagram and likes the posts that I make, and I just feel really thankful. I am currently still using packaging material that I got from other packages. I'm reusing them, but I do want to look into more environmentally friendly packaging material in the future. Here's all the finished orders. I went on a walk later today. The weather was really nice. Thank you for watching.